Hello guys, welcome to this video. My name is Anuj and today in the JavaScript tutorial I'll discuss about for each loop. And in this video I'll show you the syntax of for each loop and the difference between for loop and for each loop, even where you can use for each loop. So now here I'll go to the HTML file. So this is the HTML file and here I have added a basic HTML structure already, and here I'm assuming you know the basic HTML structure. So here I have added also a script tag, because inside this script tag I'll write JavaScript code. And now to show the for each loop I have to create one array. So here I will write const and the variable name is arr and the array. Okay, so this variable name you can write anything, even instead of const you can write validate whatever you want. Okay, because this is for the demo purpose, just I want to show how you can write the for each loop and where you can use. Okay, so now here I will pass some random values like hello and hi. So those are the string values. If you don't know what is string means which value you pass inside the quotation, that is called string. Okay, this is quotation and I have passed inside this, so this is called string. And now here I will write some number values 1, 10 like this. Okay, and some boolean values. So just here I want to show you can write any kind of values inside this array. Okay, that is not mandatory like you have to write string number. Okay, just for loop you can write anything. This value can be anything, okay, as per your requirement, but just for showing purpose, like array can contain any kind of value, so I have written multiple types like string, number, boolean. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now I will show you the syntax, and this is our main part. So here follow properly. So now which array you want to loop? So this array, right? The variable name is arr. If the variable name would be any other, so you have to take that one only. So here the variable name is arr, so I will take arr. Sorry, here I will copy this arr variable name and I will paste here. And after that, for each. Okay, so for each, E is the capital of for each, and now parenthesis. Now here I want to tell you one thing. If someone asks the definition of for each loop, so that time you have to tell like for each loop is a function and this function takes another function as a parameter. Maybe you are getting confused by this definition, but here I will make it easy. So suppose I am writing a normal function. So how I write? Simply function keyword, then function name. Function name can be anything, so I have written a. Okay, so here if you notice, when we write a function, so that time this parenthesis is the mandatory, right? So here you can see for each is the function name and this one parenthesis. Okay, by the way, here we are creating custom function, so we can write any name, but this is the default function of JavaScript, so here we cannot change this for each name, right? But parenthesis is the mandatory, and here also you can see that means for each a function, and whatever we pass inside this function like param1 or suppose a, so those are called parameters. Okay, so here the definition is for each a function and it takes another function as a parameter. Means inside this for each, just I will write a function. Okay, and like this. So here you can see this for each taking another function as a parameter, because inside this parenthesis when we write any name, that is called parameter. So here inside this parenthesis I have written a function, right? So this function now as a parameter, okay, parameter of for each. So hope it is clear. Again, this function also takes 3 parameters. So just here if you are getting confused, so just follow the syntax. Don't need to go for the definition, just follow the syntax. Syntax means arr means the array name, then dot for each, then function, like this syntax you have to follow. Okay, if you are getting confused. So now here this function takes another 3 parameters. So parameter means here first of all I will write the parameter name is val, and after that I, and then array. Okay, so parameter name can be anything. Okay, this is custom I have written. So parameter name you can write anything, but this parameter, the position is matter. Okay, means first I have written val. So val means it will denote the array value. Then I means it will denotes the position of array values. Then array means it will denotes entire array. Okay, now for each loop syntax is completely done. Now I will show you about those three parameters. So here, suppose if I console dot log and this val. Okay, val means this first parameter. So what output I will get? So you can guess and you can write in the comment section. If you guessed output will be hello, hi, those values, so you are right, because I already told this first parameter will denotes hello. So suppose instead of val, if I write here any other name values, okay, so that would be the same, because parameter name can be anything, but the position matters. Position means in the first position whatever parameter name I will write, so that will denotes the value, and in the second parameter whatever name I will write, that will denotes the index. Okay, I hope it is clear also. So now here I'll just console this value. So now save, and I'll go to the HTML file and I'll open the console. See, I'm getting each array values. Okay, now if I write the position means, I mean if I want to print the position means here I denotes the position of the array. So I'll print I, and here 0 1, because array index array value position start from 0. Okay, means index. So 0 1 2 3 4 5, so it will print from 0 to 5. Let's see. So here you can see 0 to 5. Okay, and now if I print this last parameter name is array, so that means it will provide the output entire array. Okay, so now I'll save and I'll go here. See, this is providing the entire array, but it is providing here 6 times, because this loop is going 6 times. See, 3 3 6 times. So that's why the entire array providing 6 times. Okay, means actually this last parameter provides the entire array, but this loop is going 1 2 3 like this, so 6 times. So that's why it is providing 6 times. So I hope this is clear. Now the thing is the difference between simple function and for each. So for loop and for each. For loop means, here I will show the syntax of for loop. By the way, I already have shown. So like let I equals to 0, then I less than 10. Okay, I plus plus, like this way. This is the syntax of for loop. So here you can notice this for loop will block until I won't go up to 9, because this is less than 10. Less than 10 means up to 9, right? So until it will not go up to 10, up to 9, so it will block the other code. But here you can see, here nothing is like that. Okay, in for each loop. So that means this for each loop doesn't block any other code, but for loop block the code. So that is the difference. Okay, and for each loop takes a function, but here not like that. Okay, so those are the difference. If anyone asks even in interview question, so that time you can tell that difference, like for each loop doesn't block the code, but for loop the block the code. And another thing, here suppose I have one div element, okay, or any other element, and you want to loop that one like this. Okay, suppose 2 div element, and you want to loop that elements. Okay, so that time you cannot write in for each loop, but you can write in the for loop. So that is the another difference. So there is many difference, but 2 I already discussed, and that is the important one. Okay, so I hope it is clear. And if you find this video helpful, so please like this video. Also subscribe my channel to get more update in JavaScript.